Yeah, so we discussed this implicit grant and this token about access token. Yeah, okay. Client credentials. So I'll give you the latest release notes, I guess, once we've done this OITC stuff, right? So, and I'm preparing the questions list as well as we discussed, so I'll share those as well. Okay. I guess I'll share you as a separate PDF for interview questions and all. So, mm, okay, so we had discussed this implicit grant. So you understood, right? So implicit grant and authorization grant, why we need token and everything. So on the step, we need to go to the client credential grant, right? So if I open the, um, okay, so we're discussing the two clients and, okay. Yeah, so this is the same. I have created my client at my setup, and we discussed this one, right? Grant type and all. So we have this device called client credential. So I'll create a new client. Okay, so for that one. So first I'll tell you what's the uh, client credential grant is. So client credential grant is basically when we used for a like machine to machine communication, right? Where we need to directly obtain an access token by like authenticated itself to a authentication server, like from one machine to another machine or one server to server we need to authenticate. So we can use this client credential grant. Okay. And for this one without we don't need a user involvement. So we can get the client ID and client secret and can get the client credential work. So can get the obtain the access token for that. Okay. So if I get any new client, right? A new client, I'll just name client secret for Jero. Okay,
This is the
resign.
hybrid client try.
Now, hybrid client, I guess I'll discuss with you again when we go on to the OID system hybrid client, but we discussed now when we use the code and ID token together, right?
Yeah,
Remember
that is
last time?
hybrid, right?
Yeah, that was the hybrid.
Okay, what is this one?
This is the client credential grant.
Okay.
So I'll show to you. So client credential, like we have implicit grant and we're selecting the grant type, right? So when we go to when we test it, so we'll select the grant type client credential for that one. It is basically used for the machine to machine communication, or you can say server to server communication, right? For this one, where there is no involvement for the user. So we just need a client ID and client secret. Okay. So to obtain the access token, so let me show you. So I'm just getting a new client for testing. Okay, so here I've created this one advanced. Here's the option. So here you can see I have different grant types. So for this one, I need to select the client credentials. Okay, and I'll save this one. Yeah. So I have created this new client. I've added the client credential grant. So now I need to create a grant type for this one. So I have this client credential created. So it will be if I create a new for you, so a new request. So it will be we have to create an access token. So this one, if I create a new request for same, right? Like I have already have this one. So we need to have a post request, and we need to have this. Uh, we'll just remove it. So I'll add it in front of you. Okay, access token, and in param I would need only the param. I would need the grant type. This grant type I would need client credential. Okay, because the grant type we are adding over here, the client credential. So here its name is grant type. Okay, authorization we need to add the basic auth, and here my client am I using the new client because it's in a new one. name of a client. Okay, and what else I need to add? I need to add client ID and client secret I've added. Scope, right? Let me check. Yeah, I guess I have did here. I need to add again client. And what's the name of my client? New my client. It will be, sorry, it will be new client, right? The client secret will be ForgeRock. I have added. So no scope requested and no default scope is configured. So let me check. Okay, I need to scope. I forgot to add scope. Right. So see. So I have the getter is access token. Okay. So other times I need to add the authorization code and then I need to get the token, right? In implicit, I need to get the access token directly. Here, this client credential, we just need to give the grant type client credential and we need to select in our auth client this client credential. And then we can use this client ID and secret, our scope, what all the requirements require. And then we can get the access token all this information. The client credentials to connect. So to test the grant type, so we test the client credential grant flow like this. Okay. So this is a curl command, and so if you have to run in a, like any Unix setup, so you can use this one like that. And this is we do in a Postman, right? Usually it's have good to knowledge to on both. Because in Postman, if you do, so it will be the set of commands, it's be ready. So for any client, you can test it. Like, but sometimes we may need to test it in Unix directly, because in a production setup, we can't use Postman, right? They don't allow give services to use those links in a Postman. So for that, to get fetch any details or check something, we can use the curl command. So this is the curl command which we can use. Okay. So I've added in the PPT. So for this curl command, you can directly create the Postman as well. Okay. So this is a client credential grant we discussed. So other we have one more grant. We have the device authorization grant. So basically, which is normally known as a device flow as well. So where we need to authenticate any devices, right? Like any TV setup box or any streaming radio or any other operating system we need to set up, right? We need to authenticate, right? If you check on the Netflix or if you have the Amazon set-top box or any other company set-top box, right? When you pull that into the TV, right? So they perform such steps internally. So they need to authenticate the device, like so, like it's has been like when it connect to the internet and all. So it's you put some username and password over there or something, right? So they authenticate it. So they need to authenticate the devices. So other grant we use, so we see the authenticate the user, authenticate the services. So this one is used specifically created only to authorize the devices, right? So we have this separate code. They will provide the auth to device code that or to device code they have provided. So this is the endpoint where we created any you as any user or any device for a device authorization. So we can use that, right? So like suppose if I create any new client here, like add a new client for my device, like anything like Samsung setup box setup box, right? So if I edit like that, and client secret, I can take ForgeRock. Yeah, this one I can write same. And so I have created one authorization client, which is a like a device. So I've created that. Okay. So here everything looks same. So if we go to advanced, I'll select my grant type as device code. Okay. So I'll select it and I'll save it. So this grant type I have selected and this device code now. So now I can test this client for the receive the device code information. So let's see what information I can get. So I have already, so I'll have to create new one. So I use this one. So I have this post, right? So let me add this all here. I'll use new request. Okay. Here I'll just copy access to Chrome. Here, but my endpoint is this realms root. After realms root, I need to change from access token to this device code. Okay, this. Because I need to obtain the device code. Now for the devices, I'll not use the access token. I'll use device code. Let's see what information we can fetch from here. Okay. So device code and what are the information we need to add. So here device code, client ID and must equals code. Right. Yeah. I guess we just need to add the client ID. Client ID. So I have created new client for that. And some setup box. And what are the scope we have? Scope, right. Right. So now, if I check, I request post should be scope, right? Client ID and device code. Now I should receive this information. Okay, so post. Yeah, see. So this all information I have got about the device code, about the user code. What's the device code over here? Interval verification URI complete. When URI expiration, all this user or to device user. Right. So we have added. So if I check this detail somewhere, like let me check this one in JWTIRO. And I copy this detail over here. So see, so I have received the details. So user code, auth2, JTI, payload, HTTP, auth2 for this from coming from this one. So user code is given, it's separate user code, ISS2 and this given. So this all information we are getting from this device code, right? So yours the user code, it is has been provided. Okay, and all these details. So this is where we can create the do the device authorization grant. You can use the device authorization flow. So what I was telling, okay, just a second. Okay. So what was I telling about the refresh tokens, right? So we have tested with the access token, right? So what the refresh token we use for? So refresh token is like we access token do expire as well, right? After a particular time they expired. So then we need to obtain the new access token, right? So then this refresh token comes in the picture. Okay, so because this refresh token help us to get the new access token for the user, like sometime after idle time, user got logged out or user got re-authenticated, right? So then this refresh token we need to use. So this refresh token, because every time whenever the access token generate, we should get the refresh token as well, right? So right now, if when we have tested, we received only the access token, right? Not refresh token. So if I test with the any client again, So if you see, if I test with the session code for which client I'll take, let me go and go to the clients and go to the my client advanced. So I have added this, so I will not use this one. So I'll take the auth client advanced. Okay, it has only the authorization code, right? So now if I test this one, auth client with the response type code only, as we have already tested, I just want to show you auth client. Localhost sample response type for redirect URI is this one and client auth client type. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, it's giving me the allow, right? So I received the code, correct? Now you see I received the code. And if I try to fetch the access token, I'll give the code over here, like we did it last time on Friday, Sunday. What happened? Now I'm saying okay, I need to fetch that again. Allow. Therefore, okay, which one? So, client. Okay, let me change the client one. Okay, so I'm using the wrong client type, so it should be. Yeah, just a second. I know why it's in there. Yeah. So if you see, getting the only access token, so there is no refresh token over here, right? And oh, now we need to add a refresh token also when we are receiving the access token. So for that, what we need to do, I'll go there and I'll need to create the grant type refresh token. Okay. So I'll save and now I'll re-authenticate it. Now, forward. Okay, could not read from the CTS, so it's in the failed to read token. Just a second. Yeah, we copied fine, right? Okay. Dropping this down. Yes. Sorry, this my service got down. Mm. Okay. That's fine. Do you want to run this 7 on your setup? Is it easy? Until my ups, this one up.
Yes, Pranay.
Yeah.
I can share
So
my
you just
screen.
need to use the same client like you were testing the last time, and then add the refresh token, and then get the authorization code, and then put the code on the postman and get it. You will get the uh, access refresh token with that. Okay.
So can I go to authentic application,
Yeah. Go to the application.
auth to, and
Yeah.
then client,
Clients.
create this one
Create
is
new client. Yeah, that's fine. Create new client.
um, this is the client credentials, right?
Not no, we're doing for client. We are for doing for refresh token. So you can get any new client, any new name. Yeah. Refresh client, you can say. Yeah, that's fine. Mm. Client secret, you can do ForgeRock and same redaction URI and scope you can add. Client credential is a different type. We just tested, right? So that one. This is we are doing refresh token. So basically, refresh token when if everybody asks you, so like there could be a question come like, okay, you receive the access token now. How do you get the new access token?
Okay.
So when do access token expire? First question they could, yes, the access token would expire. So how do you get the new access token? So the answer would be like with the help of refresh token, we can get the access tokens. Okay. First we will receive the now we need to with the access token we receive the refresh token as well. And now we give it the use that refresh token, we'll get the new access token. I'll show you the second part, but first we will fetch the refresh token with the access token. Okay.
Okay.
Create. Okay. Don't add the okay, first save changes. Don't add the refresh token first. First just get the authorization code and see
So
only
can
you're
I
receiving.
so can I save the changes here?
Now you can save the changes.
Okay. And then next.
Next, test this client and get the authorization code.
Okay. So can I take this URL?
Not this URL, you just need to take the client. You have the other URL, right?
Mm,
That we have
yes,
already
yes, yes.
tested. Yeah, that one.
This is the one, right?
Yeah, but we first you need to get the authorization code, the browser URL. Go to your notepad.
Okay.
So you need to fetch the authorization code first, right? So for that we have to hit the on the browser. In the notepad you have
Authentication.
like response code. Yeah, C11. So yeah, this one you can change your client ID only.
Okay. Client ID. Okay. My client ID is
Yeah, so you need to change the client ID to a new one. I guess the refresh client you added, right? Yeah, that one.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So can I
get the
take the code?
yeah get code. Yeah, get the code.
Okay.
And now go to the postman
Okay.
and fetch the access token. Yeah,
Mm,
postman
so
need to click. Go to the param.
param.
You forgot. So param. Go to param here.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, in parameters. Yeah,
Okay.
this one. Yeah, like that one. Yeah, right. Change
And
it
then
and
connect it.
send it. Yeah. Okay, and you change the client as well, right? Wait. Or go to authorization. Okay. Go to
Yeah.
authorization. You have to fetch it again. Go to authorization. You need to change the client name.
Yep. Access
Yeah.
token.
Yeah, but just no. Yes, you got the access token, right? Now we need to add the refresh token with the access token. Now go back to the client.
Go to advanced.
Hmm.
Here I need to add.
Yeah, go to advanced. Yeah,
Okay.
and add the refresh token
Mm-hmm. Click
and
the same.
save it. Yeah,
Okay. Can I go to postman? Hello.
yeah. Go to postman. Yeah, go to postman.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can I hit
yeah. Hit that.
invalid?
Go to postman, right? And you have to get the. Did you get the code? New code, authorization code.
No, 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 no.
Yeah, get the new authorization code. Yeah.
Yes, Pranay.
So we get
Refresh.
the right. Okay, now next what we need to do. So we get the refresh token. Now the next question is how do we get the new access token? So what the purpose of this refresh token? So we will use this refresh token to get the access token. Okay, so for that I need to create a one more curl command. That command. Okay, so right authorization refresh token and type refresh. So now can you create a copy of this one? This
Which one?
request, can you create a copy of this request?
Okay. Can I
So
duplicate this one?
go to the access request, go to the left in your AM collection. Yeah, duplicate. Uh,
Okay.
instead of do one thing, go to your AM collection. Don't do this. Don't go to your AM collection. Create a this AM collection. Right? Do you see this AM collection at the left? Your access request, get
Okay.
access.
Yeah. And then create here.
Yeah, here, here you will see this. Click on this, you can see a duplicate one. This one here. Yeah, create a duplicate.
Okay.
Right, and create a duplicate.
What is the name?
Yeah,
Can I change the name? Hello.
yeah. Change the name. Change the refresh token. You can add.
Yeah. Post request, right?
Yeah,
Mm, so same key, grant type.
yeah. So you need to use the grant type should be refresh token. May instead of
Okay.
authorization code, add the refresh hyphen token.
Okay. Value.
No, 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 no. Like grant type would be like. Okay, let me share my screen.
Yeah, yeah. Grant
I'll show.
type.
Yeah, grant type.
That's what I
But
asked for the question.
yeah. GRANT, yeah. Grant type, yeah.
Okay. Here, refresh
Yeah,
token.
refresh, yeah, refresh token.
Mm, okay. And then code.
Yeah, code now. The refresh token you fetch the do one thing, get the this request again. Uh, so now you need to add grant type. Wait. You need to add the grant type and then you need to add the refresh token key. Yeah, at key again, write the refresh token. Go to the refresh token.
Mm, okay.
The next parameter would be refresh token again. Yeah, here you will write the
O-
refresh token.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Here we will get the new token. We will fetch it and the
Okay.
redirect we need to add. Key would be
Okay.
redirect. Yeah, same.
Okay. And then go to authorization.
Yeah. So now do one thing. Yeah, go to the authorization, right? Give the new one. Right.
Yeah, this is correct. Okay.
The refresh client.
Mm, yeah, refresh it and password is ForgeRock. Okay.
Yeah,
And
then fine. So now do one thing. You need to get the authorization code again.
okay. Authorization code.
Hmm.
Mm,
And get the refresh token. So we will get the refresh token from here and put the refresh token in new um, the API command we created for the refresh token and get the new access token.
Okay, can I hit the, can I hit?
No, no, not here, not here. Put the in access request. We need to get the refresh token. Go to access request first.
Okay. Can I put here?
Yeah, put here.
Access request. Okay.
Uh, Copy the refresh token from here.
Okay.
Go to the refresh token API now.
Mm-hmm.
Now put the refresh token here.
Okay. So can I hit?
Yeah, after putting here, you can hit add, click on send.
Could not
Uh,
get the request.
Now there's a one issue. So with the refresh token, it's a refresh underscore token, the grant type. Yeah. So on both places, you need to do refresh. Yeah, underscore token. Yeah.
Capital D or small d? Anything is fine.
Small t. No, small t is required. It's a case sensitive. Now click on send. Go to show me your URL.
Oh,
Show me your
something wrong.
URL
Something
is
wrong, right?
need to copy the access till access token from previous URL. Yeah.
This token, refresh token.
So you get the access token. Now compare the access token. So it should be a different access token, right? So
Yeah.
that's how you will refresh your access token. Okay. Basically, refresh token is we received it with the access token, and now this with the help of this refresh token, we will get the new access token because access token could be revoked or could be expired, right? So to refresh it without the user authentication, without user involvement, we can get the new access token, right? So that's the purpose of this refresh token. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so meanwhile it runs, I'll go through the other topics. Okay, so we need to discuss about now the Macaroons, so shareable tokens. Okay, so we discuss about the access tokens, we discuss about the refresh tokens, like different grant types. So we have these other tokens, the Macaroons tokens that are considered as shareable token. Okay, so this is also type of bearer token like access token, but they this is used for the if we need to use one token and for the multiple clients, right? If we need to give the like you have some like multiple clients and you need to authenticate with a single access token, like suppose any info any requirement comes from one company, like they want to authenticate the users, but these all are the same applications of a single domain, right? So like my learning applications has like learning application, certification application, like that. And for that one they need to but if they do for each application they get the new access token, so it will be time consuming, right? And they need to store the tokens and everything, so it will be heavy tax. Now but we want to use a single token for all those applications, right? To authenticate the user or client. So there they comes in picture this Macaroons token. So this shareable token. So we can use this Macaroons tokens to share among the multiple clients to get the user authenticated access. Okay. So how do we refresh that? So let me get it started. So I will go there. Okay. No, for class it runs fine. Yes, I need to remove the spaces. Not it run, that's fine. So this one, right? So here we will go to that. If you go to on your tab, we will go to the realm name services auto provider, and there we will enable this access and refresh tokens. Okay, and then we will get on the advanced tab, we'll get the macaroon token format. I'll show to you once the service is up. So then we will fetch this macaroons token, right? And we have this class ready for macaroons token. So here token format. So when I'll get this refresh token, right? Then instead of access token, I'll get the Macaroon token. I'll show to you once the service is up. And then we have the other step. Now we will, if we need to revoke the token, suppose, right? We have a token now which will need to be revoked. So we have an endpoint where we can revoke the token. Like suppose that we need to set up something like this. After this time, the token should be revoked. So this endpoint we can use to revoke the token. So revoke the token means it will give us in this blank value to revoke it. So, okay, so we need to discuss this revoke the token, right? And then we need to fetch the token information. Now I show you one way to get the token information to go to the JWT, right? Now if we need to get the access token and we need to get this value, right? What's the token type, what the realm and what when it's expired, what the client ID. So we can use this endpoint, the token info. This is legacy one because this was using from an old point. Now after that, they give us one more to receive the token details. So where we have one more with introspect endpoint, right? So this is a new endpoint they given which have some more information with the details. So we can use the introspect endpoint to receive all this token. So these are the different endpoints we basically use to fetch the client details to revoke the token and also it's we can all use that one. Okay. So let me let that run it and then I guess I'll show it to you. Okay, I hope it runs this time. I will go to everything, close that, and open it down. Okay. 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 Getting it 500.
Can I create new one or
Yeah, no, it's fine. So go to the O2 provider services.
what to provider services? Okay.
Yeah.
What to client?
Uh, you need to go to services. No, no, services, man, services. Yeah, scroll down here. Yeah, yeah. Oh, where are the? Yeah, this is. Yeah, go to the services or to provider, correct? And see the second one, right? Use Macron access and refresh tokens, right? Second tab.
Yep.
Yeah, click it, select it, and scroll down. And save changes once. Yeah. Okay, and then go to the advanced tab. Scroll down. Get see the it says the one with Macron token format. Is it selected?
Macaroon.
Scroll down, scroll down. Search for Macron. Yeah, it will be little down. Scroll down. Yeah, so this one, yes, this one Macron token format, and just see the drop down. What are in the drop down? Scroll up,
Oh,
scroll up.
okay, 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 okay.
So select the V2. Keep the selecting V2. So this is the latest. Yeah. Okay. Save it.
Yep.
Boom. And now fetch the authorization code and do the same thing. Fetch the authorization code and get the access token. So instead of access token, you should get the Macaroons token now.
So can I fetch the code first?
Yeah.
Response. Okay. Can I go to Postman?
Yeah. Go to your postman.
Okay. And then refresh token, right?
Yeah. And access request, access request. Yeah. Put the where authorization code. The when we get the do the authorization code response type, so we'll put always code here.
Okay.
You have you updated? Okay, yeah. So see, now you can see the change in the format of the access token, right? So these
Yes,
are now
correct.
the macro, right? So this can be used for the multiple application. The same token you could use. Okay.
Okay. So can I take the refresh token?
Yeah, you can try that. Take the refresh token and do that.
Mm,
Have you selected the yeah, 9?
Okay.
So you will receive the new access token.
So this is called Macron token.
Yeah, this is the Micron token format. So yeah.
Okay.
So the same Discord token could be used for the multiple application to authenticate. Like it should be like you can say shareable token. So we can share among different applications.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you okay, so now can you revert the change this change? So because we need to test with the normal access token. Okay.
So
Revert the change we did just for the Macaroon one just on work to provider. Not here. Here you can do that's also, but in O2 services. Yeah, O2 provider service.
mm,
Yeah, core tab, go to core tab.
okay. First I will save changes here. And then we have one more option is there, right? Pranay here. Yeah. Can I
Which
disable
one?
this?
No, no, don't disable. We don't need to. It's a default one.
Okay.
Yeah, go to
Yeah,
the
this is
core
the
tab.
one. Yeah.
No, no, core tab. Go above. This one, this one.
Yeah.
Save it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, now we need to so this is so now we need to test that how to revoke the access token, right?
Yeah.
Um,
How to remove the X token?
how to revoke the access token.
Okay. Okay.
So we got the token, right? But sometimes we need to set up something like we need to revoke it as well, right? If the time is over, so we should know the this which endpoint which we should work to revoke the token. Okay, so we'll fetch the token and revoke it. So I'll give you the URL for that one. Just let me send that URL to you. So, we'll remove the token. So this is the URL.
Yeah.
Okay, and this one, create a new Postman request.
Can I duplicate this one?
Yeah, you can duplicate that. That's fine.
Or I can. Okay. Post, right?
Yeah, post. Now add the authorization.
Mm, Can I add one more client? Revoke client?
No, you can get any go to param once, go to param. Yeah.
Grant type?
Yeah, so now you need to add a token.
Value token, right?
Yeah, token only token. A grant type instead of grant type, we need to add the token here in key because we need to revoke the token, right? So key would be token only.
Okay. Then value?
Value we will net need to get the token. Do one thing, get the refresh token, right? Go to your refresh token. No, go to your refresh token. Yeah,
Okay.
copy the refresh token value. The second one, only value. Yeah, m hyphen d, m hyphen d.
Oh, okay. Value. Okay.
Yeah, copy
Mm-hmm.
this one
Yep.
and put value over here.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, we need to revoke it. So earlier,
Yep.
the right we have used this token. Right now, click on send. You click on send.
Correct.
Yeah, so see, earlier it was value, so now we are getting this blank one, so it means that now this token has been revoked, so it won't be used further.
Okay.
Okay, so this is how we will revoke the token.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you have practiced all these endpoints, right? So you, if somebody asks you to do anything regarding the OIDC in ForgeRock, I can easily do that.
Sure, sure. Mainly authorization 2.0 authorization code and then implicit, right? Mainly they will use.
Yeah, but you should also knowledge on all these as well. You never
Yeah,
know
yeah,
what kind of requirement or information come, right?
yeah.
Okay. So others one. Okay, so I guess for practice details, token info. We can have the revoke the token info we can use. So we practice tomorrow, but I'll go through the topics. So we have tested to revoke the token, right? So we need to test this token information. Okay, we'll test it, I guess, tomorrow, this one, and uh, to receive the token and all. And then we have to custom. So one thing about it, so O2, so we get the token as well, right? A access token. And now how we'll modify the access token, right? So where how will you will update the like you get the token, you get the token values. Now this is the by default what are the ForgeRock providing us, right? But somehow we need a requirement to add more details in your token, right? How you will add that. So we can add it. So there is a script we have over here in auth modification script. We'll test it tomorrow. I'll just show it to you today. So you'll know. So this script. So if we somebody ask you to modify the access token, right? So how you will modify it? So for modification, we have this access token modification scripts. So they have this modification script they are provided and they have the code as well. So we need to use this code. So we can we need to this is currently commented. So we will uncomment it. We'll put our field over there. Anything like new employees contractor, right? We need to add some kind of details in our access token, right? So to put these information, so we will do through this modification script. So this is a kind of the customization part in a ForgeRock. So how do you customize your access token? So this is script we will use. So this will be update some part of the code over here, and then we will test the access token. We should receive access token with more details, right? So I'll show this one tomorrow, or this custom how we can custom this modification script, right? And then we will move to the OpenID Connect, right? So what's the OpenID Connect? So here I guess our O2 mostly finish. So then we will move to the OIDC. So we'll discuss more detailed format on OIDC, how OIDC works, right? So what's the purpose of the OAuth2 on OIDC? So we'll see the flow. We will discuss the flow and everything, right? And then we'll test it for what are the different tokens on it. O2 basically use have the refresh token and access token, but when we use the OIDC, we use the ID tokens, returns the ID tokens to the parties, right? You tested once ID token, right? ID slash token, we tested it once, so that is the ID token. Basically OIDC use, or where O2 use the a refresh token, access token. So I'll tell you what's the difference between both. So in interview also, they ask you, so what's the difference to use the OAuth2 and what's the difference to use the OIDC? Basically, OIDC is built on the top of OAuth2, is the same part of the OAuth2, but still OIDC basically extend the OAuth2 functionality, right? So like that. Yeah. So you will discuss more on that.